Hello everyone. Did you know that more than 50% of men between the ages of 40 and 70 have erectile dysfunction, which means they are unable to have sexual intercourse whenever they want? So, it's no surprise that there are a variety of sexual enhancement pills or sex pills for guys on the market. It's essential to see a doctor to obtain a diagnosis and get examined for your erectile dysfunction because it might be an indication of more serious issues like heart disease or blood vessel problems. It can also other issues such as low testosterone. And he can offer you FDA-approved erectile dysfunction medicine, but there is no such thing as a drug or supplement without side effects. In this video, we'll talk about the many sexual enhancement drugs on the market, such as Libido Max, Male Extra, Virectin, Max Performer and VigRx. We'll go through the ingredients on each of these pills, and check what are the possible side effects. Number 1. Libido Max. According to its website, it says, this product contains a chemical known in the state of California to cause cancer and/or birth defects or other reproductive harm. So I'd advise right away, don't take this medicine, because there's a potential it contains some medication that's been related to cancer. This medication's first active ingredient is L-arginine, which is a generator of nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is a vital component of someone's ability to obtain an erection, so when you have nitric oxide, it causes the blood vessels to open up, allowing blood to flow into the penis and create tumescence or erection, and so you can't have an erection without nitric oxide. So, in principle, sure, L-arginine plays a role and has the ability to increase erections. Yes, a daily dose of 5 mg of L-arginine may be beneficial, but it is most likely beneficial in those who already have vessel illness since it helps open up those vessels, so patients with cardiovascular disease or other blood vessel disorders may benefit from this. There are also a variety of side effects, such as cramps, nausea, stomach pain, or bloating, so you may have some abdominal or belly discomfort when taking this medicine. If you have a history of asthma or a reactive airway, you should exercise caution when taking this in. This might be especially problematic if you have low blood pressure, liver illness, or other hereditary disorders. Horny goat weed is the next active ingredient in this medicine. The active ingredient in this herb is icorian, which helps to enhance nitric oxide production so that you have more nitric oxide available to get an erection. Horny goat weed has low bioavailability and poor absorption, which means that when you take it, it doesn't stay in the bloodstream very long, it doesn't really get absorbed into the bloodstream so that it's beneficial, and it's probably not very effective. There is also some worry that taking it for an extended length of time may induce dizziness, vomiting, and dry mouth, and in really severe cases, if you take a big amount of it, it may cause muscular spasms or difficulties breathing. If you have low blood pressure, are on blood-thinning medicines, or have a clotting issue, you should exercise caution while taking anything containing horny goat weed. The next active ingredient in this supplement is Yohimbe, which is derived from the bark of an African tree. We don't know if it's totally effective since it operates on the brain and inhibits receptors that diminish sexual desire. If you're using a supplement that contains Yohimbe, you should exercise caution if you have any type of psychologic. If you have anxiety, or if you have prostate issues, diabetes, or heart problems, this type of component in a supplement can be harmful for you to use. Number 2. Male Extra. This medication contains 2 active components, the first of which is pomegranate. So, does pomegranate help with erections? Pomegranate is considered to be an antioxidant, and this antioxidant can enhance bioavailability, which means your body can see more nitric oxide when you need an erection. But a study's shown that it don't really works, and if you're taking anything with pomegranate in it, you should be cautious if you have certain drugs that are metabolized by the liver, or if you have high blood pressure, since it can interact with several blood pressure medications. The following component is something we've already discussed, L-arginine. As a result, I doubt that will be effective. Number 3. Virectin. According to a disclaimer on the company's website, the FDA has not examined any assertions made by Virectin. And the supplement product is not meant to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any illness. So, I recommend using this with care, because they are plainly attempting to insulate themselves from any kind of responsibility. Virectin contains L-arginine, which we have previously discussed, as well as horny goat weed, which we have also discussed, and another ingredient known as maca. Maca is a Peruvian root vegetable that looks like a radish and has been considered to boost sexual desire. The great thing about maca is that it doesn't have many side effects or contraindications, and the most prevalent ones are typically minor. And they include mild irritability, stomach pains, and sometimes sleeplessness. The next ingredient is Gingko Biloba. Gingko Biloba is derived from the leaves of the ginkgo tree, which is a Chinese tree, and Gingko Biloba has been used for years in traditional Chinese medicine, and it is thought to enhance the bioavailability of nitric oxide. However, a research was conducted, and it was shown that there was no substantial influence on erectile function. Also, Gingko Biloba has a number of documented adverse effects, especially a lot of anxiety, a chance of spontaneous bleeding, and it actually can contraindicate with a lot of other drugs that affect the central nervous system. Number 4. Max Performer. According to a disclaimer on its website, the FDA has not evaluated or condones any of the assertions, and this is not meant to treat, prevent, or diagnose any illness. So, once again, it's done for liability, but it also reminds out that the FDA isn't regulating this. This supplement has 3 main active ingredients, so it includes maca root powder, which we discussed, horny goat weed, and finally Korean red ginseng or Panax ginseng. There are some really serious side effects here, the most frequent of which is sleeplessness, and you have to be very careful when taking this with any type of stimulation, since it may really accelerate up your heart rate rather rapidly. If you have an immunosuppressive condition, you should exercise caution when using it. As a result, if you have lupus or diabetes, this procedure may be contraindicated in you. Number 5. VigRx. This supplement is recommended. We've previously covered all of the key active ingredients in it. At the medium or horny goat weed, ankle biloba pomegranate, and ginseng root extract are among them. Surprisingly, this supplement has completed a clinical testing, and there is one publication that goes over this precise composition and compares it to males who are taking a placebo drug. So they performed this experiment, which was financed by an Indian pharmaceutical firm called Vedic Life Sciences, and they recruited 76 guys and randomly assigned them to either 2 pills of VigRx or a placebo. They found significant improvement in 5 different areas, including erectile function, orgasmic function, sexual desire, intercourse pleasure, and overall satisfaction. In this research, they also found no very significant side effects. This supplement is recommended by Dr. Stephen Lamb, and he is the head of the Men's Health Clinic at New York University School of Medicine. As a result, I believe this supplement has some value. So, if you're going to try a supplement, this will be a good one. If you're interested to know more about VigRx, I will leave a link below in description. You can go through and know more details. All the information I told in this video are sourced by FDA and other trusted sources, and I will leave all the source links in description as well. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give me a big thumbs up, and hit the notifications button to receive all our new videos.